Hey folks, it's Jang here with a look at a Mega Bloks Assassin's Creed figure set. This is Adewale, and he comes with 31 pieces in this set, and it includes that little terrain assembly back over on the right to kind of put him into the island kind of setting. Just a handful of pieces there, so no need to really focus on that very much. It does kind of make for a nice setting, though. It does kind of give a good backdrop to the figure, but let's focus on just the figure. And as you can see up close, they put a pretty high level of detail into this figure for just a little micro action figure toy. I like the gold trim on there. He's got the kind of bracers around the wrists. He's got several weapons. He's got the hidden blade on one side, the flintlock pistol, and then he's got his big cleaving style large blade. I would call it a cleaver. I don't know the official name for it in game. I did not play these games, unfortunately. But you've also got a belt sash and then an additional one coming across the shoulder to hold the main blade there. And this regular sash is the same one that they use for the other Assassin's Creed assassin figures, so you can put weapons in there as well. So he could actually hold the pistol on one side in there, but it does start to get a little bit crowded around the edges. You can see already that this arm is not able to come down all the way. It's just kind of springing in there because the sash pieces are actually made of a silicone rubber, so they're very flexible, and that also allows them to come off easily. Well, speaking of stuff coming off, how about that transformation to a pre-assassin version of Adewale? And you can see there more clearly the sculpt of the face, which is pretty good, and it also has the markings on there that are printed on there. And also, I like how they got the detail into the forehead. The wrinkles going through the forehead adds a lot of character to them. But this is something that's really cool that Mega Bloks does at this small scale, to be able to basically have two versions of the figure, and of course you can configure it and change stuff out with other parts from similar sets as you want to customize. But just from an official fan perspective, being able to have two versions of Adewale while just buying one figure, I think is a really nice thing. And again, for the scale, to be able to pull that off is something really special. The bad thing here is that the style that they use for attaching headgear for the Assassin's Creed figures requires the use of a big old hole in the head. So your bald figures, such as this guy here, they don't look good when you look at it from the top. Looks great from most angles, but that hole up there is something that you may struggle to kind of get used to. It's just a little bit awkward there. One other thing that I noticed with this one is that the joints over on this side are a little bit loose. I am able to pose it okay, but I am just a little bit concerned about the molding quality there, or how quickly they cool down the plastics, because also down in the elbow there I see kind of a little bit of evidence that they've started to possibly speed up the process again, and I hope that they don't continue to go in that direction, because they've moved in a very good direction over the past few years, slowing things down and using better quality plastics and better QC. But the figure does still work as it's supposed to in this form, so really can't complain about how it's working out, but just something to look out for in the future. All told, though, another of what I would consider to be a fan service little figure pack here, because Adewale is such a highly regarded character in universe amongst the fans. I think this is going to make a lot of folks happy. I think they did a good job with him. It is, again, a shame about the hole in the top of the head, but this is still a toy, so collectors need to keep that in mind, that this is meant particularly, especially for kids. It's sold at toy stores, so it has to be built in a way that's durable enough and safe for kids to play with, and the small little connection points aren't going to break over time. So a little bit of compromise is required there. Let me know your thoughts about this figure, about this set, down in the comment section, especially to share with the other fans, the other folks who are reading, what you think about how well they did this, and if there are any other characters that you're looking forward to. So thank you for watching. Thank you in advance for your feedback, and I'll talk to you again very soon.